Hey everybody, what's going on out there? So anyway, for my next video I have this Hudway glass heads-up display thing for your car. Check that out. You can get a it's a little thingamajig you put on your dashboard. I'm gonna open it up, see what's going on inside. So let's inspect this gadget. Alright, so first off they want you to download an app on your cell phone that's compatible with this. Otherwise everything, your display here is going to be backwards, right? So that's what the app looks like. It's right there. See, so you open this up. That's what it looks like in the screen. It shows a little map. Pretty nifty little GPS thing. We're gonna see how this works. I need it for. Let's open up this box here. See what's inside. That was way too easy. It's almost like it was staged. Anyway, so you got the papers that come with it. Shows instructions. Once again, you got the so you got this thingamajig, mounts on your dashboard, then the thing mounts on the, that's what it looks like. Basically it shows you this stuff is going to be in here, these things. Got one of these. That's pretty cool. This comes with like a little carrying case. You take this part, should be able to take this part off and hide it away somewhere, right? Open it up. There you go. And yeah, check that out. See, it's got like little, looks like a map, like on there. So the idea is you get your GPS ready to go, and that will reflect the screen. You can see my little screen up there. Right. Let's go ahead and mount it on the dashboard and see if it takes, see what it looks like there, right? Alright, so wipe off your dashboard. By the way, this alright, so that would go right there. That's pretty nice so far. So this car doesn't, this stereo doesn't have GPS built into it. It would cost like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars, $200, $300, $500, you know, something like that. This thing only cost like $40. Wow, that's on there. Well, that's where it lives. That's where it's going to be. So the idea is you should be able to take this and mount it on there and then take it off when you're not using it. It goes on. Let's see how good this works. It takes a little bit more effort to take that thing off than it would. I'm afraid that eventually this is, well, that's loose. I didn't know that. But yeah, that was pretty good. Let's go somewhere. Alright, so we'll get this, open up the app. So it's showing all the locations here, just like any other GPS. Oh, dog hair. This one's really not that far. So, put that on there. And unlike other GPSs, obviously, the Google Maps one would not work. Let's see what happens. So it shows here your map, Let's flip the screen so it will show up. Or we just have a buffering wheel. I'm not in a big hurry to get anywhere. So obviously, depending on where you are, the GPS is going to be a little bit slower. Or a lot slower. I could have walked there and back by now. Okay, let's get out of that. Alright, so by comparison, let's go to Google Maps. Let's go to the same place. Hardware, showing me. This one's really close by. So anyway, depending on where you are, Google Maps is a lot quicker. See, I can start trip. So that's not good. So yeah, I'm kind of between towns right now. And it's taken such a long time. Let's see what it looks like anyway. Right. Everything's so white because it's overcast, and that cord, it's not the best place. So it's kind of hard to see, actually, to tell you the truth. It's way cheaper than buying a different stereo, I'll tell you that, but maybe you get what you pay for. So like I said, I mean, this thing, Google Maps works really well.
US 34 West.
Damn it. My tripod doesn't.
Do you want to get the protection plan?
No. I wanna crap myself if this thing falls. Can I do that instead? Might need a longer cord. And wow, that is I mean, I can kind of see that. That looks not too bad. Honestly, I think I would rather have the map down here on the screen. Maybe it would look better at night. But I can see pretty well. I mean, change the angle of that. It's just having the sun shining for overcast skies like that, it makes it hard to even really see that screen. I don't know. What do you think? The app itself actually works pretty good. I wonder if this thing works better at night. Alright, that looks pretty good. Like this lighting, it looks alright.
2 miles, turn right.
Yeah, it might take some getting used to. Like in these conditions, it's like I said, it's not the best. I want to try it on a sunny day, and also I'm going to try it again at night and see what happens. Oh, it took me.
To your destination.
It took me to that van. That's pretty cool. I'll find a parking space and go home, and we'll see this thing again at night, and then we'll see it in sunshine. If we have a sunny day between now and like ever. So here's what it looks like when I take it off the stand. Everything's upside down and backwards, obviously, because it's going to give you a little bit of a mirror image on the screen there. So anyway, yeah, this is what it looks like. Still overcast, but as you can see, the not quite as much sun coming through. It looks a little bit better than it was yesterday, a couple days ago. And finally, this is what it looks like at night. Probably the best view. Shows up really clear. I can navigate to a parking lot a couple hundred yards away. It's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. So if you do a lot of night driving, this is probably a really good thing to consider. Good day, sunshine. Okay, so out in the country again. I'm getting a buffering wheel. It wanted me to turn left back there, but I decided to go this way because I know the area, so kind of disappointed. So in rural areas you get buffering wheels. Wheels and around and around and around. And it's a little bit easier to see than it was when it was overcast and a lot of sun shining through. A little bit easier to see, but not quite as easy as I would like it. You know, it doesn't look quite as nice as I would think it would, or should. I mean, I can see I turn on US 34, 3 miles. I can see that. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, this would definitely be a lot more useful at night. I don't see using this much in the day. I really don't. Maybe just the app, but the actual GPS. And just like any GPS device, you want to test it out in an area where you know where you're going. Because if it's not as good as you expect it to be, at least you can get... You're not relying on it somewhere else where you get lost. Yeah, this line's a little bit better. So yeah, with the sun over to the side over that way, ain't too bad. I can live with that. It's just when the sun's directly on it, it's just that's not really that good. So I guess maybe don't do a whole lot of driving in the midday sun. Or if you do more driving at night, then this might be worth it. Yeah. So as long as the sun's not shining directly on it, it actually does work pretty good. You know, to be honest. Have you seen Sasquatch? No, not yet. Scotty Kilmar is live now. So rev up your engines. So anyway, this is what the app looks like. And honestly, the app looks pretty good. So you have your settings, you got your different things you can go into. Units, you can set it to kilometers. It was originally on kilometers when I first started using it. I don't know how well you can see that. Right. But I have it on miles and yards. And you got all the different settings. You got all this stuff that's locked. You can go... I think they offer a premium version of the app. Probably unlock some more stuff. This is just the basic one. Also, tap the screen up top. You got your shopping, airport, gas stations, parking, food, cars, you can sleep, you know, stuff like that. Let's go to a gas station. So it brings up the gas station. Hope I didn't dox myself. I probably didn't. Yeah. And then let's go. And that honestly looks pretty good, right? If you have a mounting thing that goes sideways, well, actually, it should flip. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. So you can just use the app like that. Google Maps probably shows a better way, and also you can flip the screen. So that's for when it's up on the mounting thing up ahead. Now the GPS itself doesn't work quite as well in rural areas. So that could be an improvement. Also, this screen doesn't show up quite as well as I think it probably should. Like in very bright conditions, it doesn't show up as well. Other than that, it's overall it does look a little bit better than it would in. It looks a little bit better in real life than it does on camera. I'll grant it that much. It doesn't look that good, right? Shows right here. In my experience, it doesn't. Maybe for you it does, but that's my take on it. So the GPS could be better. Like I said, it doesn't work quite as well in rural areas compared to other apps I've used. This screen here works overall. It works all right. It's just in really bright conditions, it's hard to see, and then you don't have a secondary screen to look at, so you might get have a little trouble there. But it does look. This screen honestly does look a little bit better in real life than it does on camera, so I'll give it that much. So overall, city and night driving maybe would be the best, but other than that, I don't know. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this Hudway glass heads-up display thing. Honestly, like I said, in bright conditions, it doesn't look as good as it does on this box here. However, it does look a little bit better in real life than it does on camera. I'll give it that much. But overall, the GPS is okay. Just in rural areas, it's not really that great. It works better in the city. The display thing works a lot better at night in darker conditions than it does in bright conditions. But that's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna keep playing around with this camera. Go ahead and give a thumbs up, like this video if you want. And that's pretty much it.